A year later, in 2020, I began receiving hate and creepy cryptic messages from multiple unknown numbers. And this went on for months, starting October until this present day. I never replied to any of these messages, even though it has caused me immense anxiety for my safety and privacy. The usual way to track down an unknown number is to see if it's linked to a Viber or Telegram account. Unfortunately, none of these numbers were linked to Viber, etc. So I had no way of finding out who it was. I even reported it to the NTC, but they didn't respond to me. Well, that sounds like the Philippines. I eventually learned to let the whole situation pass, believing that the perpetrator might come out in the future. Just this week, my ex decided to persuade our friends to convince me to accept his friend request. Okay. Backtrack. This week, yung ex niya, sinabi sa mga common friends nila na sabihin kay letter sender na i-accept yung friend request ng ex. Okay? I got that.
Okay.
So, in-accept daw niya. After accepting his friend request, I got another cryptic text hours later saying, napakagago mo talaga. Blank. Bakit ba naman? I'm sorry. Stop it. I'm gonna read that last line. Napakagago mo talaga, blank. During this part, I had a gut feeling about who it was. I mean, who else would be affected by this anyway, right? So I immediately thought that maybe it was the girlfriend. True enough, a few minutes after I received the cryptic message, she posted a screenshot of her conversation with my ex, getting all lovey-dovey on IG story. It's to mark her territory and for me to back off. Right after I viewed her IG story, as in 2 minutes later, she deliberately deletes the story. I mean, am I
Wait,
supposed
sorry.
to...
Nag-post siya ng lovey-dovey.
With the ex.
Oh.
Okay. Let's give the guy a name, okay?
Ex.
Si ex.
Ah.
So, nag-post si girlfriend with ex.
Si new.
Si new girlfriend
With ex.
with ex. So, nakita niya na view na ni Malibag.
Ni ano?
Ni Blank. Ni Blank.
Ah, sige, si Blank.
Ni Blank.
Ang hirap naman ito. Okay. Si Blank.
Dinelete niya kaagad. Tapos, okay, I'm gonna continue na. I mean, am I supposed to believe that this is just mere coincidence? Parang niya alam na dinelete though. Pinanood niya ulit? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna save my questions for later.
Siyempre, pinanood niya, tapos siguro binalikan niya, wala na.
Oo nga. Anyway, I didn't want to deal with all this commotion, so I decided to block my ex again for her peace of mind and get it over with. A day after this, ang daming mga eto na, a day after this, she suddenly posted a story of her receiving hate messages from an unknown number. Sobrang coincidence naman because the exact same thing has been happening to me for months. As usual, hinayaan ko na lang because I didn't want to get myself involved. But a day after that, di pa tapos, I got a DM from her accusing me of sending the hate messages to her daw. Like, what the fuck? When I asked for proof, she sent me a screenshot of the number linked to a Viber account with my name and photo pa. The number was smart, but my real number is Globe. I fought her and I tried to defend myself because it obviously wasn't me. I mean, who would honestly be dumb enough to send an unknown hate message to someone?
I'm so moved by your delivering.
Oh, thanks. Akala ko
Delivering. Sorry,
That is-
delivery.
That is so dumb unless it's intentional. I was being framed for something I never did when in fact, I was the one who has been receiving hate messages for months and siya this week lang daw. Anyway, sobrang frustrating to be cornered by so much bullshit and drama all at once. So I had no choice but to fight and defend myself. Besides the fact na sobrang obvious sa timing na highly orchestrated to because all this is happening after her boyfriend added me. I also found out from a common friend that she rants about me all the time since the time I helped her with the case back in 2019 and that she was heavily bothered by her boyfriend adding me. I have a lot of proof of her faking this ordeal. Please check the photos I've attached to this link.